Okay, this is going to be one of the longer essays that we've read in a while. So let's talk about the new game for Chao. If you guys haven't seen, this game is a side-scroller, alright, action-based gacha, as you guys can see, alright. So it's quite unique in that sense, right? You pull for characters and then you use them in the action-style combat, and the action-style combat is 2D, side-scroll, as you can see right now on the screen. Now, is this game going to be successful when it comes to global? I have no idea, but right now it's out in CN and a lot of players seem to like it. Some people have mixed feelings about it, some people deem it average. So it does depend on what kind of, ideally what kind of, genre you're looking for. Now I think for action style combat, most players are going to prefer like 3D, right? Not like 2D like that. But then again, there's always going to be something to explore. So let's have a look at this review by Snoop Grinder. Alright, big shout out. So long review. Let's see. Hello, I'm so inspired and amazed by this game. I decided to write a 1-week review and shed a light on this game. It's not popular yet because it's CN only. I won't write any guide on how to play it, but it's not that hard and you should try it. Okay, so the game is called Chao. Game is really amazing and much exceeded my expectations. I can say that out of all gachas, this is the most polished, smooth UI, and packed with quality of life featured game. Alright, that's why I'm writing this review. I won't say that gameplay and all other stuff because it can be subjective, but I'm really enjoying it too. Full review will be very long because there's so much stuff to show. Okay, let's talk about every single thing. The gacha, the stuff, and all the things revolve around it. Why I decided to play this and my background. Okay, I've been playing gacha since Genshin Impact, everybody's first gacha, and tons of other games too. So I have something to compare. After Genshin Impact, I tried a lot of other gachas. I tried Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Wave, Tower of Fantasy, I'm still playing Tower of Fantasy, and more niche, PTN, also played Snowbreak, Sword of Convalera, everybody's favorite gacha game, Solo Leveling Arise, the best gacha game ever, cool combat actually, too much grind, and also Reverse 1999. Also just briefly check some other examples, for example Brown, Dust 2, Zealous Zone Zero, Nikkei, and Counter-Strike. Right, he's very experienced, very experienced. I always like side-scrolling games and arcade shooters. I saw a trailer of Chao a month ago and was impressed by it. Wasn't thinking that I will play Chinese game anytime soon, but then about 2 weeks, I saw posts about Horizon Walker here. I tried that game literally just for lulz and boobs, and new foreign experience turned out pretty good. After that, first experience with Asian games using translator, I decided why not give it a shot and try Chao. So you can see the art style is quite refreshing. Alright, level 70. Alright, there's elements as well. You can see fire. This looks to be like electric or lightning. And then there's this red thing which is not fire. I don't know what that, earth maybe. That looks to be quantum or whatever. Cool stuff, or dark type, right? So graphics is very beautiful and I can agree with that. The art and 2D stuff are gorgeous. The city and side scrolling part are also looking great with insane effects. So character designs are very cool, stylish and unique. There are 17 characters in the game. 17. Very interesting. 9 of them are 5 stars. 4 stars are also very good design, except they don't have full screen alt animation and very powerful. For example, I'm playing with 4-star Breaker. Okay, she's second on the screenshot. Oh, this one, 4-star Breaker. She's good. They are both females and males. Even lollies are fun and cute. The game has one of the coolest features which I haven't seen anywhere. Only in Tower of Fantasy you could create your own characters, but here you can recolor any character. That is interesting. Recolor any character. Recolor system has some limitations. Usually each character has 4 pieces of clothes to recolor and 4 pieces of some hair or face stuff. So you can change the hair color of the characters that you own. I think that's quite interesting. Color palette is fixed, but there's enough colors. You should unlock some of them though. This system is very refreshing and also has multiplayer, so you need to be separated from other players. Okay, characters have typical friendship bond system with gifts. It unlocks cute interactions and animations in their room. I remember playing one game similar to that. What is that game called? I still have it installed on my... Let me check. I remember I used to play a game that has Angel Legion. Right? Back then I was sponsored by this game called Angel Legion. Yes, the same concept. You can recolor every single character. Very cool. Now gameplay, platforming or parkour. Okay, you can see right there. Whole game is very fast paced. You have to jump, double jump, dash, accelerated dash combined with jumps. Maps has big variety of traps, boosters and all the stuff that can help you or kill you. Some quests or maps has harder parkour challenges, and in multiplayer modes, platforming becomes very challenging. If you are a platformer fan, you will be happy. So you can see right here in this picture, it's a bit small, but this is the character, and you can see there's a fan right here that you have to dodge. So you jump, you have to like try to go in between, right? Pretty much. And you can see you can swap between the three characters. I'm guessing some characters have extra layer of skills and stuff, which is going to be very, very interesting. There are many fights, sometimes with group of mobs, sometimes with bosses. Bosses are very well designed too. Has many unique moves or animations and quite challenging. Boss fights has bullet hell elements. Effects are very cool and flashy. Okay. I can't even tell what's happening on the screen, but I'm guessing there's a character right there. There are three main classes of characters: DPS, Breaker, and Support. Okay, very interesting. There are some healers, but you don't really need them. You just kill or get killed. You usually want to break the boss first. Then you will have a DPS window. Bosses, okay, basically it's like Zenless Zero in that sense, right? I can understand. So yeah, it's like you want to stun the boss first. Bosses in broken state are not fully immobilized and can still fight with you, but not always. Usually you have one half break and the next is full break when the boss is the weakest. The game has elemental type damage, but without combos. Enemies have weakness and resistances as usual to stimulate you to build more characters. Team is equals to 3 characters. Alright, so you can see this is going to be one example right here. So each character has a skill, ultimate, variety of normal attacks, including plunge, dash attacks, hold attacks, talent and intro skill, like in Wuthering Wave when it's ready. Rotation is usually to break the shield. Use support skills, DPS controls are very tight. There are many combo variants, timing for optimal rotation. Looks like there's quite a lot of things right here, right? You can see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 like the skill tree right there, right? It's gonna be very, very interesting. Okay, a gameplay or city exploration. Okay, this part is pretty cool, right? I like that you can also move around in the city. Alright. Can you choose the bosses? Most likely there are some mechanics that you can cheese, but since it's a gacha, they would try to prevent that, right? I don't think it's meant to be like Metroidvania. Very interesting decision, they make like 2 games in one. So there's also open world city and locations around it. There are many side quests, chests, merchants, hidden stuff that you can freely explore. It's quite simple in terms of graphics, don't expect GTA 6 quality, but rather cool and detailed. NPCs are also very well made. Okay. Okay, let's talk about the gacha rewards and shop. So right here, we can see, okay, it's pretty interesting. So one of these is going to be standard banner, one of these is going to be red up. So you can see the up here and up here. Okay, we are not seeing much detail outside of the premium currency and the tickets, but the interface is pretty much straightforward, right? So let's look at the gacha system. So it is going to be pretty standard, 100% and 50-50. Like in Snowbreak. Oh. So there is 2 variants. You can either choose a 100% banner, or you can choose a 50-50 banner if you want to, right? So if you choose the 100%, your hard PT is 100 pulls with 0.2% chance. If you choose the 50-50, the hard PT is 80 with 1% chance. Okay. You also get standard character every 150 pulls. So you basically have the flexibility to select between 50-50 or just hard PT 100%, right? Standard is standard, plus you will get the character of your choice at 200 pulls once. You can ban one standard character from any source. Very useful feature, you can change it anytime. Limited banners have 2 rate up 4-star as well. You get cashback from every dupe. Then you can buy pulls, 4-star characters or materials from the shop. Alright, this is like standard with other, other gachas as well. No weapon banner. Weapon system is quite unique and very free to play friendly. Okay, now I'm sold. PT counter is presented. So this is the gacha animation. Yeah, it looks cool. Fish. And then you get the character. Okay. So far the game is very generous and rewarding. I already have 7 SSRs. I'm not lacking any of the materials yet, stamina is okay. Many starting rewards in mail, many rewards from quests, different game modes, events and everything. Okay, so in the mail you'll have 30 to 40 pulls right after 10 minutes of a game. That's a lot, okay? So you can see some of the rewards given out right here. You can see after you achieve certain milestones, very interesting. Free 5-star character. Oh, that's a selector. Starting event gives you a bunch of pulls, okay, and the standard 5-star character of your choice. Okay, pretty standard battle pass. Skins cost 980 premium currency. Monthly pass and packs are 100% as in Genshin. Okay, so apparently you can buy skins with premium currency. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of different game modes. There's tons of endgame stuff, including leaderboards, sometimes to spice things up. Tons of rewards, okay. So far, I have noticed Novice Abyss with 10 stages with 1 team only. Rotated Abyss with 2 teams. Another challenging tower for single team. Very cool wave clear or survival mode with leaderboards. You play with 1 team. Okay, and then there's multiplayer. 2 versus 2, race or fight. Race. Is ice skate? Oh, you can ice skate. The main mode is 2 versus 2. Platforming and fights. You need to finish the map with the most score with your teammate. There's 1 to 2 minutes long map for platforming. You race all 4 in the same map. There are some items which can help you to stop your opponents like in any arcade. Damn, this is very interesting, right? It's like a PvP in a way, right? But you're fighting someone else. Huh. In the end, there's a boss fight. A boss fight is played separately. You must out-damage enemy team. This mode have leaderboards, ranks, stats, everything. Very fun, challenging, and can keep you in the game for a long time. There's also unranked version if you just want to chill. Small bunny girl. There's also arcade in the city that you can play with other people. Oh, similar to Zenless Zone Zero, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, this is cool, right? Fun and mini games. 4 players FFA brawl. Music mini game. Cool. There's also some events already, some starting or rewarding events. 1 multiplayer that was waves clear. I'm sure the game will have many multiplayer parkour or fighting events soon. Now this depends, right? A lot of people don't like PvP or multiplayer. But I can see like if this is the game, if that's the direction that this game is going for, I think it's kind of cool. It's gonna have an interesting, promising future, right? Oh, gears and artifacts, okay. The gear and artifact system is 99% like Genshin. 5 pieces, 2 out of 4 sets, so you have 1 piece off. All substats are the same as in Genshin. Crits, attack, HP, elemental damage, etc. 1 piece is always HP, 1 piece is always attack, 1 is always elemental percentage damage, 1 is for crit rate, crit damage, 1 is for attack percent, regen and other stats. Exactly like Genshin. Okay. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Just copy Genshin everything. You can buy weapons just in some kind of shop and will farm materials to upgrade and ascend it in variety of moods and events. Easy to get signature weapon for any character. You can start with epic version and then you can upgrade it to legendary. More power basically. Alright, that's interesting. You also have a world level as usual, which gets the ascension and upgrades. Oh, so world level like in Genshin. Okay. Quality of life and UI. Dungeon and stamina 240 cap, all in 1 click. The interface is intuitive and comfortable. I can say this is the best of all gacha games currently. So fluid and fast. You have sweeps, free and unlimited. Very fast menu for materials fusion. There are not 1000 materials in the game, just very few for each class, same for character and weapon. And 3 skills for each class. So in total there's only 6 materials. In some games you need 6 different materials to upgrade just one thing. Farming is super easy and fast. Look again at the artifact screen before. Icons are so good, you don't even need translation. Whole UI is perfect. 240 stamina cap, 30 per run. Seems fine for me. Game as PC client. Okay, it's very polished and smooth. Oh, this is the recolor, right? I don't care about stories in game. Even with translator it will be a pain anyway, but the game has skip button. So it's already 10 out of 10. Don't care about stories? This is the MC recolor. Okay. Campaign consists of many big chapters with platforming, action, boss fights, cutscenes, and city exploration. Okay, cool stuff. Miscellaneous afterwards. Unable to load more than 20 images, so I have to end here. There's really not enough space to describe and show all the stuff. The game is truly amazing. The only downside is there's no global yet. Okay? Thank you for reading. English is not my native language. I may have some mistakes and overused words here and there. So this is the combat you can see. So what do you guys think? Alright. It feels like a paid rap. Why would it be a paid rap on Reddit? Like, it's literally on Reddit, you know? Official site. I hope there's a global release soon. Unlikely, to be honest, the game isn't doing so great in CN. Uh-oh. I saw people on forums complaining about the aerial boss fights. Seems like there are a bunch of them and they just hover in mid-air, which makes the fights a pain. If you're not into PvP, this game probably isn't for you, since it's basically the end game. Some are complaining about the modeling. Personally, I don't find that issue. Other than that, the game looks fun. So yeah, that's something that we'll have to hope to see if we'll be able to get a global version in the future. But this is a very good essay actually, because there's a lot of pictures right here as well, which is easy to see. Yeah, big shout out to this guy, Snoop Grinder.